Right, if anybody's to blame for this, it's you, Stevie boy. You told me to try and do a little bit of talking. Well, I did forewarn you, didn't I? I'm not the brightest tool in the box. So anyway, gonna go one of my little walks. Well, another one of my little walks, I should say. And well, just have a little walk about as usual, and see what we can find. When I say see what we can find, it's always the same bloody stuff, really. Birds, water, and thing. But at least it's a bit of exercise. So bear with me, and any complaints, it's CV63 Stevie, I think, on his channel, so you can blame him for boring you to death. And anyway, it's something to do, I suppose. Passes away a bit of time at the end of the day. Just go down to the bird hide now, see what's there. It's normally pretty quiet midweek, which is quite nice. Weekends, obviously you get a few people in there, bit more enthusiastic than me, I must admit. I like just to wander and take it all in. I don't like to sit for hours looking at all the birds, because they're generally pretty much the same anyway. But like I say, it takes all sorts to make a world, and I'm certainly not condemning them, mate, because I tell you, appreciate the little things, and puts a bit better perspective onto life, actually, especially the way this world's going at the moment. Anyway, just going to go and see if I can just get a bit of sound over the 40-acre lake here, the birds, just a little bit of a infill, and then on the way get back home after that. Been out a couple of hours, and that'll be enough for me. So let's have a little walk around. I did forewarn you, Steve, didn't I? You told you, mate. You got to listen to old John boy.
All these trips have taken over about 4 afternoons as I walked around over the lakes, which are old ballast workings, and which the Lee Valley Park took under their wing and made a fantastic job of maintaining it for all of us to enjoy. So it's a vast area, actually. Lots of access points to it, so I just go up to Lee Valley Park Farms, park my car, and just walk off in whatever direction I want. But it's just so peaceful over there. It's just nice. So just have a look and just see what you reckon. And if you enjoy it, come over yourself. Plenty of cycle tracks over there, made up paths. If anybody's not so fortunate and they've got a disability scooter or something, they can just go over there and enjoy it. It's so nice. Peaceful. An alternative way you could get there would be on the National Rail line from Liverpool Street to Cambridge, and just get off at Cheshunt. You just come out the station, turn right, you go more or less straight onto the canal, and then you can go into the lakes. It's probably a 5-minute walk, if that. Also, there's another line goes to Liverpool Street, which is the London Overground now. So if you've got your passes, you can just jump on that and get off there. It is easy reach. Anyway, let's carry on, and say we'll have a look and see, give you a little idea what's over here. Well, it's just as we sit in the Longlands hide, which have a look in the cornfield, but they've also planted it with a lot of the wildflowers, sunflowers and that, which attracts all the birds and that. And I just missed two, excuse me, lovely shots of a couple of muntjacs. It's just a little bit too wary to come into, well, I can get the camera on sort of clearly. And then there's three partridge down there. But once again, as soon as they see you, they're cute than what you think. Actually, you know, they got their eye on you all the time, and they decide to stay in the flower beds. Down there watching the grebe and the cormorants as they sort of patrol up and down the river and making multi-dives, so to get a bit of lunch. I do occasionally see them come up with one, but not that often, but no doubt they don't go hungry. There's enough of them around here. The other thing that you get obviously is you've got to mix all the essentials of life, i.e. the pylons and the electricity, the substation here, but it all sort of seems to blend and mingle in with nature and the countryside really. So it's all in the mixing bowl, but it just works along side by side. Now I say we just carry along here and walk further along up to the lakes. Beautiful, beautiful day, but like I say, a bit overcast, so you could have a drop of rain at some point, but that's not always a bad thing. How lucky we have all this right on our doorstep, eh? I mean, I was just do a couple of hours down, well, a bit more than a couple of hours down the garage, just help Jason out, like I said before. And then I'm out the door and just wander about, aiming to see for a couple of hours or more, which I enjoy. Although my old legs will probably tell you different. They're kicking up a bit now and protesting. There's plenty of time for that, but I can't get out. So I just like wandering about. I haven't got to go far. Some people like to go to further destinations abroad, etc, etc, etc. I've never been like that. I'm quite happy in my own little world. And you don't have to spend a fortune either. That's not being mean, it's just what you enjoy. I mean, some people like to spend a few bob and sit on the beach and cook, whereas I like to come out and just enjoy the fresh air, look at the wildlife, just enjoy what we've all been given for free. And I think once again I've mentioned this before. The best things in life are free. As long as you've got your health, just enough dosh to have a couple of beers and fill your belly, and a couple of little extra luxuries of life. That's all you ask for. Not a lot to ask for, is it really? And I've always lived my life like that. Never lived beyond my means. Anyway, thank God we're all different. If everybody's like me, we'll not be a bleeding boring world, I'll tell you that. Anyway, I'll just wander about, soak up or kill a week as I wander around aimlessly over here. I do go a little bit further afield, but after a day down the workshop, then this is what I do, is I say to fill up the other half of the day. I've done my bit. I mean, I've had 50 years full time down there. That's the beauty of working for yourself. You can't just walk away and leave it, can you? You've got to carry on. Now it's time to let somebody else do it, which is my son Jason. And never know, they might even appreciate that it's not all plain sailing, easy going and easy money. It's bleeding hard work and not a lot of money at the end of the day. Anyway, no complaints. It's given me a living all these years, and not a lot more you can say, not a lot more you can ask for. So let's have a little wander around, as I say, and well, just show you a little bit what we've got here. If you've got a push bike, it's even better still, because you can cover a bit more ground. Keep saying I want to get my bike back out, but I can't be bothered now. I just like to park the car up in one of the local car parks, currently bird eyes, which are dotted around all over the place. And midweek, like today, got it all to myself, which is lovely. Just chill out, relax, and just enjoy yourself. Right, that's it. So that little bit was for you, Stevie boy, being to ask me to put a few words to it, which I'm not very good at, as you're probably just sussing out now. Which is why I generally always put a bit of music onto my videos. Anyway, practice makes perfect. Let's hope I've got enough years left to perfect it. Although my English is not that bleeding good, so I'm not the best. I wasn't the best one at school, as it happens. I mean, I would look out the window and pay attention to what the teacher was telling me. Still, it hasn't held me back in life. So let's have a little wander about. Could be a little drop of rain later on, but only time will tell that. Right, off we go then. Here we go. Let's have a little wander back to the car and mosey off up to the forest, I think.